how you doing? It's your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance here to do a general collective reading for all Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, where we're going to look at your love life as well as your money and career for the rest of November 2025. Do keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed. As you guys know, in these collective readings, it may or may not be your story. So if you want me to look at your unique situation, I strongly urge you to book a personal reading with me at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. To get there, there's a link in the pinned comments as well as the description box below. Enough of all that. Let's get right into it, Taurus. We're first going to start off with looking at your love life. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Taurus and the person that Taurus is currently connected to in love and romance for the rest of November 2025? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. All right, this person is trying to hide the fact that they are miserable, unhappy, and just, downright frustrated. I'm also getting that word, frustrated. And I think it's because this person has made a choice. In the past, maybe they were trying to decide if they want to do this or not, but now this person knows they want to talk to you and let you know that they miss you. Like, it takes a lot for this person to build up the confidence and the courage to come back, but I think this person moves out of a lot of ego. Also, I'm getting with King of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that is very emotionally unavailable and stirs up a lot of drama to try to get you to conform, to be desperate for them. So this can be someone that tries to emotionally manipulate you, Taurus, to chase them or be stuck on them or love struck by them. And they know it's wrong, but if it works for them, that's what they're going to do. So what they want to talk to you about is asking for another chance. That victim mentality, the victim story that this person would give off in the past or for a very long time, they're willing to drop that in order to convince you that they're changing. They're not moving out of this egotistical victim mentality, poor me, it's all your fault. All the stuff this person would do. It feels like they blame shift everything onto you or to other people just so that they can get what they need. I think for you, Taurus, you're tired of looking out for this person, constantly giving, constantly affecting. It's like you're giving up. Some of you guys may have viewed this person as a person that took you for granted, because I'm noticing that some of you guys may have given this person multiple opportunities, multiple chances, and they didn't really appreciate it. So what I'm saying is there may have been instances, Taurus, where you guys were off and on and off. And something about you always making this person comfortable was frustrating you because you were getting the short end of the stick. Some of you guys, this person may have taken advantage of you financially, emotionally, spiritually. I mean, you name it, all the leads. Either way, you definitely feel neglected by this person. And I can see why. It was like this is someone who doesn't really move out of a lot of empathy. I think they move out a lot of pride and ego and feel like the need to step back and just wait for you to always come to the rescue. I think that's what you've kind of created, like a monster here or something. So it's like they want, deep down, they want to, but on the surface, they give you the impression they don't. Like, I don't want to come towards you. I don't want to be with you. I'm exhausted. And I think it's because they're avoiding conflict with you. They're avoiding hearing from you. It's just easier to not come towards you because in their eyes, you're hard to deal with. You're very confrontational. You give them a hard time. You may even heard this person say stuff like that, like you be saying too much, or you be expecting too much, or you give me a hard time. There's something about that this person feels like, I don't know if I can go through this again. Even though I want to, is it really worth it? So they need to see that you are not going to be mad at them or frustrated with them. In the meantime, this person will be continue to go in between being single and going in between still kind of waiting for you. I don't really see this person taking a lot of action, and I don't see you taking action. So I'm just quite curious to see what they plan to do. Now, if you're single, we're going to look at singles in just a second. Let's see. Spirit, what about this person's next actions towards Taurus? What are they actually planning to do? We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm saying. This person's not going to take action towards you. They want to, so don't get that confused with they will. I think this is somebody that wants to, but they're not actually moving. And it has a lot to do with this person just feeling like coming towards you is too stressful. You're going to expect so much out of them to fix or repair this, rightfully so. So they just rather, underneath it all, fantasize about coming back to you, but also still not taking action. So it's like, in their mind. I think the biggest issue they have, Taurus, is that you're not going to change your expectations. That keeps coming through heavily, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're stressed about the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which means things not going in their favor. You continue to do what you do. Fighting with them, like I said, arguing, giving them a hard time. So again, they wait. Everything I've just said. I mean, all the cards are clarifying everything that I'm saying here. All right, so what is the Six of Wands in the reverse? Six of Wands in reverse is the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups. So this person will and currently is, for a lot of you, entertaining other options, while they wait on you. That's what you don't know. They're entertaining other people. I'm getting they're partying, sleeping around, whatever their thing is, okay? This person could be definitely getting their ego stroked. They're definitely not at the house reading their Bible. No, that's not what they're doing. They're not sitting around, twiddling their thumbs, waiting to hear from Taurus, looking at their phone. I wonder if Taurus called me today. No, this person's out having a good time. All right. Thank you, Kev, for the 100. I appreciate it. Thank you. What is this 3 of Cups? See, that's the thing with the 2 of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that is overwhelmed, like, by these options. They don't want it. And I'm also getting they don't want you to find out about what they've been up to. That's what's overwhelmed. See? It's like a dirty little secret they don't want you to know about, I guess. Well, you know now. So yeah, I think there's something very significant about them wanting to pick up where you guys left off, but at the same time, they're not doing nothing. And I don't see their energy saying anything. So it's very contradictory. I don't know why this person is operating this way, but it's really just insecurities, I would say. They're so insecure and worried about how you would respond or react. It's just safer if they step back and just wait. Yeah, T Rose says, I know that now. Thanks, Mika. You're welcome, boo. So be careful with this person, y'all. This person is sneaky, very sneaky. So how will Taurus know if this is their reading? Let's look at that. And we'll go to singles in a little bit. How will Taurus know this person they're involved with that I'm reading about is their person? Aha, Page of Cups. 8 of Cups in the reverse. And then the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is the person that would always give you like a little flirty energy, make your heart melt, make you feel like, oh my gosh, this person's trying to come around. And then all of a sudden, it stops. It feels good. They fill you up. And then it stops. And you're like, what? And then the thing about it is, this is not big love. This is like very little love this person gives you, like flirty messages or something. And they leave. I'm getting out of nowhere. And then they come back. And I think it has a lot to do, Taurus, with this person assuming you're going nowhere. Why this 8 of Cups in the reverse? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, and the 7 of Wands. So it's almost like this person is not willing to change. Who they are, and hoping that you would not change that generous part of you. Remember how I said you were over giving a lot to this person? They're hoping that would never change. Whenever they come back, they're like, okay, if I leave Taurus on a shelf and I go off and I play the field with these other options, I'm hoping to come back home for refuge to Taurus, to be the same Taurus that was left behind. But oh no, see, you got tired of all that crap, Taurus, and you called this person out on their mess. And that is now having them shaking their boots like, I don't want to go back to Taurus now because Taurus big mad. Well, I mean, Taurus, you tired. You're tired of it. Yeah, you're tired of this person playing the field, being in and out, being inconsistent, whatever they got going on. And it's kind of stressing this person out that they can't keep this game up. Because what it is running game. You know, again, like I said, I can't make this up, y'all. It's like I'm psychic or something. I told y'all, Magician and the 6 of Cups. They want to manifest things how they used to be. I told you, they want to keep that going. They don't want you to change. Like it's all good as long as you're loving up on them. They're a baby though. Very immature. They're not literally a baby, but they act like one. I come home to mommy and mommy loves up on them, fills them up. You take care of them, do all the things. You were very nurturing and loving to this person, generous, more than what they deserved. And like, they were working their magic on you. They were working their magic. They were talking a good game, making you melt, all of that. Not a good look here. Not a good look. This person could be a water sign, heavy on the water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also got fixed sign here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a little brain fart right there. And then we have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so let's look at your energy, Taurus. And let's see, how do you feel about this individual right now? You're very welcome. Very welcome. As you guys know, this is not everyone's reading. It's a general collective reading, but if it does resonate with you, don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe. Spirit, what about Taurus? How does Taurus feel about this person if this is their reading? You look at them as a player. Let's call it what it is. King of Wands in the reverse. Repeated offender, a player. Repeated offender, player. And that's why y'all be fighting right there. Oh boy, this is not good energy. King of Wands in reverse, Tower in the reverse, Five of Wands. Underneath the deck, Three of Swords. You're moving on. You're moving on from this. You know, you're not interested. This person's turning you all the way off. I think you've lost all respect for this person. The thought of this person is disgusting to you. It makes you very angry, frustrated. Some of you guys, if you saw this person in public, you'd probably punch him in the throat. I don't promote violence, but y'all really tired of this person, okay? I'm getting you just lost all patience with this person too, because it's almost like this person keeps repeating the same thing. Like, come on, the definition of insanity, you know, doing the same thing. Yeah. And they don't put in no work. They just sit back and do the same thing. All right. Give you a little bit and then they leave. So I think what's going to happen, if this hasn't happened already, for a lot of you all, you're going to continue to block this person, move on from this person. Some of you guys exploring other options, right? Or be on the mission of exploring other options when this person comes back. I think you're on a mission elsewhere. Your focus is not on this individual, Taurus. I could be wrong. Y'all tell me. Let's look at your intentions. Aisha says yes, because it resonated. He tries to come back. I reject him due to low effort. And then he pops up with someone else. See, there we go. I told y'all. All right, y'all be careful with this person. If this is your reading, I'm telling you, it is really a thing. That's what this person is doing. All right, what is Taurus going to do next? What is Taurus's intentions? Four of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands. And the World. You know, you're very interested in closing this cycle. You've come to the conclusion that you and this person just can't get on the same page. It's too much conflict, issues. I'm getting this relationship was not built on a solid foundation. It was very chaotic. And every time you try to fix things, this person may, you know, may have shown you multiple times. That's what I'm hearing. Attention, but that's as far as it goes. Because that attention is backed up with pain, with the Nine of Swords, right? Because you try to make amends, you try to make things right, and then it goes right back to crap again. That's what this Four of Wands in reverse feels like. It feels like a repeated cycle of never being built on a solid foundation. It just feels like it was always something with this person from the beginning to every time you let them come back. And it was like, oh my gosh, you love this person, I feel like, Taurus, but you had to find the strength within you to walk away, to abandon this person, abandon the situation. You feel neglected and wounded. I think some of you guys, this person left you. Definitely feel alone. But it's for the greater cause, for you to put yourself out there and look for something better. So it's like you leveling up, becoming more confident, handling business by closing this cycle for yourself. Yep. I think it's still moments where you'll be triggered by this person coming back. But by the time, I would say by the end of November 2025, you're going to be so pissed off at this person, I don't even think you're going to respond to them. Because it's like the audacity after this much time, after all you've done, And now that you know that they were not sitting at home reading their Bible, they was out running the streets, okay? That's what they were doing during the time you guys were separated. That's what the energy's screaming, okay? All right, enough of that situation. Let's look at singles. I'm proud of you, Taurus. If that's your story, you're on the journey of creating a new cycle for yourself, and that's good. You definitely want this one closed. Even if you had to go down the path of trying to close it on your own. It sucks. But for some of us, that's what we have to do. We just have to. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Tauruses. Single Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards single Tauruses for the rest of November 2025? All right, I got a couple cards that flipped out. This one came out first, so we'll take it. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands. And the Six of Cups in the reverse, okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse. A lot of wands, a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Some water here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a damaged individual. I'm gonna be honest with you. And they're like really stuck on the past, whoever this person is. Their past history was not a good one. I would say this is somebody that has had bad luck in relationships, flings, dating, what have you. I don't know their full story. I would have to do a whole reading on them to figure that out. But they are coming damaged, okay? They're at the tail end of that healing journey. And so there's still kind of like that residue of like, I don't know if I really want to date anybody, but I'm going to do it anyway. And so when they come towards you, it's like they're in this, let's see. Let's see. And they're going to be in that let's see energy for a long time. I don't feel like this is someone who uses good judgment. That's very clear. That's why they keep having bad luck in love. And that's going to be the very thing that's going to hold this person back from committing or wanting to go full steam ahead with you. They're going to kind of second guess their own judgment. Maybe Taurus is a good person, but maybe not. I don't know. Should I date Taurus? Should I not? Oh, because I've done horrible in the past. Taurus might be great and amazing, but is it a show? Is it real? So with the King of Wands here to the Two of Cups, to the Judgment in reverse, you know, I really feel like for you, Taurus, you want a relationship. But you're going to soon realize that all that effort and energy to focus on this, trying to have a relationship with this person, is going to go straight into a karmic cycle. Okay. This is not your person. Just one of those karmic lessons. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit? Because Spirit is saying you're moving too fast. Spirit is saying it's not time for you to be dating. You need to be waiting for the right person. I think you see someone you're very attracted to. This person may be attracted to you as well with all these wands here. I think there's a lot of passion, a lot of lustful energy going on here. But as far as something substantial worth building a life together and settling down, nah, that ain't it. And it has a lot to do with both of you guys just not being ready. So there goes that karmic cycle. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Taurus? Stress. Like I said, they're still stressed about the past. Nine of Swords in reverse. They're scared about coming forward, y'all. Come on. How many? It's bad. I mean, no matter what kind of cards I'm pulling up, this person's going to keep you in the friends with benefits or situation zone if you let it happen. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Not really going to pursue you, chase you, build with you. They may date you, hang out with you, lay with you if you allow them, but that's as far as it's going to go. That's as far as they're going to go with this person. They're still trying to get over something from their past. They're not really interested in settling down with anybody. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right. So let's look at your money and career, Taurus. T Rose says, yes, it feels like it. Princess Kitty said, yeah, him having an issue with that boundary was a red flag to me and gave me the ick vibes for sure. I agree with you. Like, this person's going to be filled with a lot of boundaries, Taurus. Singles, beware of this person. They're going to be like very boundary galore. You're going to be like, dang, like, can I get to know you? And that's what it is. They're just scared, you know? So Spirit, tell me about Taurus's money and career for the rest of November 2025. What can they expect in their money and career? Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Judgment in reverse. What's the Six of Cups in reverse? Okay. Dang, Taurus. It's like you tell yourself you're okay, but you're not okay. It's like you lied to yourself to say that you're doing okay, but you're not. You have something going, but Spirit is saying you got to will that back and keep in mind of the damage that you have caused and be realistic about the burdens that you're facing right now. It's a real thing. So there has to be some adjustments you got to make. Get your hands off your wallet. Get your hands off them credit cards, debit cards. Walk away. Eight of Cups. Walk away from spending. Deep down, you know you need to make change and move away from this energy and this karmic pattern that you're doing with your spending and your money. But some of y'all still doing it. Some of y'all eating out too much. Some of y'all shopping too much. You need to get off of online ordering stuff. like you need to stop fighting the battle. I guess that's what Spirit is saying. Yeah, because you're going to lead yourself into a space that is not so good with the Five of Pentacles. That's kind of like, you know, in lack. In lack. You're creating and you're establishing a lifestyle that's going to put you in lack for the rest of November 2025 if you're not careful. And we know we got the holidays and everything coming up. So y'all just be mindful of that. Aries got a similar reading, y'all. Just be mindful of your spending. All right. We're going to stop the reading right here, Taurus. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Of course, these are general collective readings, so it's not for everybody. But if you would like for me to look at your unique situation, book your personal at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. The link to get to my website is found down in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. And I'm headed off to bed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Namaste. Bye.